You know that feeling when you're standing in the airport, bags packed, passport in hand, ready to leave for a long trip, and there's that one question that keeps popping up in your head? Am I actually covered if something goes wrong? I know, it sounds a little paranoid, but let me tell you, it's happened to me, and it wasn't pretty. A few years ago, I booked a dream vacation to Europe. I'd been saving for months, planning the perfect itinerary: Paris, Rome, Barcelona. It was going to be the trip of a lifetime. The excitement was real. And then, just 2 days before my flight, I caught a sudden cold. Like, 1 minute I was fine, and the next I was absolutely wrecked, feverish, congested, and unable to leave my bed. I panicked. Would I get my money back if I had to cancel? Was I covered if I was too sick to go? I had no idea. I had just bought the cheapest travel insurance I could find, thinking, well, how bad could it be, right? Spoiler, it was pretty bad. Turns out, my insurance didn't cover trip cancellation for something as simple as a cold. I could have gotten reimbursed if I'd broken my leg or had a heart attack, but a cold? Nope. No coverage. I didn't realize the importance of really reading through the policy until I was stuck. It was like I had assumed I'd be fine, and in that moment, I wasn't. That's when it hit me. I had been so focused on the fun part of the trip, I completely ignored the ugly what-ifs. What if my flight got delayed or canceled? What if I had an accident while hiking in the Alps? What if my luggage disappeared for a few days? From that moment, I vowed I would never make that mistake again. So now, before I go anywhere, I always check my travel insurance policy. I take the time to actually read the fine print, and I make sure I know exactly what's covered. Because you know what? Life happens, and travel is unpredictable. We've all heard the horror stories: missed flights, medical emergencies, and lost luggage. Trust me, those things aren't rare. In fact, after my experience, I started learning more about what a good policy should include, like trip interruption, emergency medical coverage, and baggage protection. And I realized how easily these things can save you from a financial nightmare, not to mention stress and chaos when you're already in an unfamiliar place. Here's the tip I want to share. Don't just settle for whatever comes with your plane ticket or hotel booking. Take a few extra minutes to find a policy that fits your needs. For me, it's all about balance. The right coverage that doesn't cost me an arm and a leg, but still gives me peace of mind. And you know what? That's when I found Aura's. I didn't think I'd ever trust another insurance company after that first bad experience, but Aura's has honestly been a game changer for me. It's like a travel insurance hack I didn't know I needed. I use it every time I travel now. It covers not just the basics, but also the things that matter. And it's surprisingly affordable, which is a huge bonus. Look, I'm not here to push anything on you, but if you've ever felt that same worry, wondering if you're really covered, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's been a lifesaver for me, and I wish I had known about it sooner. So, next time you're planning a trip, take that extra step. Check your policy. Don't assume everything will be fine. Trust me, it's better to know for sure than to be caught off guard when things don't go as planned. And hey, if you're unsure where to start, Aura's might just be the solution you're looking for. But no pressure, I just wanted to share what's worked for me. Safe travels and stay covered.